What the heck? Good evening, guys. Good evening, Michael George. Good evening, Uber Micro. Bună seara, ești deja adormit. Am început mai târziu pentru că trebuie să aduc masa, trebuie să setez camera și ăsta e cel mai bun video care poate să-l captureze. So I can't start because I needed to bring another table because this is really huge, man. Look all my hand. And I needed to set up my camera to bring it more forward, and I can't go more up. I should go a bit more up, but that's the maximum that I can do with my arm. So it will not be too much great shot, but this is maximum what I can do. So it is what it is. It is what it is. So I'm gonna start open like that. We see the inside. And we're gonna see where we need to work on. Because it's huge, man. I couldn't fit it on my desk. No chance of this one. It's long, it's wide, it's high. And that's the maximum shot that I can get. The best one. See, even it's not fitting entire on the shot how huge it is. And I'm all zoom it out. Look, this is the button, zoom it out maximum. I can zoom only in, but this is the maximum out that I can do. So it is what it is. Let's see how I get this one off now. And also I need to stand, because if I sit, ouch. Maybe I can also sit. But if I sit, I can't reach over there, because I need to work on these two and on these two. And it's almost at the edge. I can move it a bit further in there. Let me try. My head is in the middle, sorry. Right, we can see all of them now. So I need to work on this and on this. And then if I still have time, I need to change these capacitors over there. This one, because they're very old. Here, here. And I have some of them over here on this board that I need to change also. This is the soft start. board. These are speaker protection circuits, and this is one power supply, and this is the second power supply. Two very huge transformer under these big covers over here. Here they see the amplifiers, which are under the table down there, because I say I'm gonna mount them in only when I finish all the work here to have space to put my hands, because if I mount those one in, no more space. So you want to make a video with my setup of electronics? Okay, I'm gonna try to make one, but I need to make with my mobile, because I can't film with my cameras, which are fixed set up to film my table and this one. So I'm gonna see how it comes. Wow, almost, it's more than 40 kg, man. It's really heavy, this one. It's on all the bits and bolts that hold in place things over there. I clean it inside as much as I could. I still need a clean inside. I don't have a blower. I need to have a strong blower to blow everything. So it is what it is. Alright. From where to start? Here I need a very big solder iron. Look how big are the things to desolder over here. Such a big, very big. I hope the new capacitor will gonna fit on the same holes over down there. I don't need to do also other holes, because the new capacitor looks not as a diameter. This is a bit smaller than this ones. All right. So now I need to see how I reach to get my soldering iron from there, bring it here near. I didn't think about that one before starting my stream. So let me guys to go a bit in the middle over there and to grab my things, because I need first to start the soldering and then undo the bolts. Yeah, that's the first thing that I need to do. Need to desolder and then do the bolts. So let me see how I get my soldering iron from there. It's a bit tight over here because I needed to bring a second table. So let's see if this one we're gonna reach. See if this one we're gonna reach. Not too much. I think I need to get my soldering station in here. So let me unplug and bring the soldering station on the table, because no chance that soldering station stay there. I'm gonna be able to work on there. Oh, come on. Right. Sort out to bring the soldering station on the table over here. Multimeter on the top. Let me find a power cable now. That's all gonna be a challenge. I need to dig on my boxes with cables. Find one. And the second one. Okay. Let me put it back, this box of cables. And then let's see, I remember one of these two cables was not working, so I need to see which one is working. I think one has the fuse blown. We'll see which one is working. Let me have a quick look. Yeah, we have a cable that is working, and I need to get one of my amplifier to measure something, because I want to show you the problem on this one before I start dismantling everything. Good evening, Underbrew. Let me get... Right. You see these ones? These, they sit like that over there when it's gonna be everything finished. They need to go in there. One there and the second one here. So I got one to measure if this thermocouple, how you get together. See, we have here a thermocouple, this one, to see if it's continuity, because if it's continuity, I need to short this wire together in order that I can power on. So let me put in continuity, and to see if it's a continuity over there. Because it's a thermocouple, that one. Yeah. So I just need to short the wires over there and it will gonna work. Like that, I don't need to install this one in. Alright, so how are we gonna be the best way to short those wires? Let me see if I can short only two of them. So let me see if they go in the same place. No, they are not going in the same place. Yeah, they're going in the same place, these two, but these two no. Because I think it's all right. So I need to find a solution to do a kind of jumper wire there to short those wires. Who else come in? Sorry, I can't stay anymore. I will watch tomorrow morning. Bye and success. Have a good evening, George. No worries. I can be here. If someone else come, join me. Be here. Because I need to do this. At least power supply to sort out, and then I can sort out also the other things. So, remember I had a box with this kind of spade connector, and I can do a jumper. Where is that box now? That's a question. Let me see if it's in here. Because I remember I had a box of this kind of spade connector. So let's see if it's in here. This cable gets stuck over there. So let's have a look. Because, yeah, it's here, the box with spade connectors. Maybe I can do a jumper. Try to do a jumper. And we start from there. So let me find the wire now. where I have wires. They should be over here. They should be in here. For now, this one they can do, just for the jumper wire. Really should be good, the one that are for mains, the 220 volts. Let me see if I have any other kind of the other cable over here. No. Alright, so we're gonna use that one because we are not putting load on. We're only powering the power supply. So let me figure out 2 spade connectors, actually 4 I need. Actually I need 4. 4 of them I need. Let's see if I find 4 over here. Yeah, we have plenty, guys. 1. No, should be more thicker than these ones. Maybe the red ones are thicker. Let's have a look, the red ones. No, are still not thicker. Which spade connector actually I use over there? Which spade connector shall I use over there? These bigger and smaller, these ones. Did anyone has any idea? This one bigger than these ones. Let me have a look. No, are the same but are thicker. But this one are the PCB version, are not for wiring. So you can see there, this one are PCB version. This one, which are thicker. Alright, let's see what I can do. Maybe I can bend a bit to put a bit of force, because I only just need to conduct me the power. They don't sit very well over there. Maybe I can tighten a bit those ones. Yeah, let me try to do something. We get a pair of pliers. Right. Let's see if we can tighten a bit these ones. Oh, well, they go in series, because this one is just a wire. So I need just only one jumper to jump these two. Yeah. Yeah, now they fit a bit more tight. Yeah, now it's better. So I need only one jumper, because I need to, this one is just a jumper wire. So I need to connect these two. So the thermocouples are in series. So alright, we are good to go then. I need to just make only one. So shall I solder this one there, or shall I tighten it? Let's tighten it. Yeah, I can put this one on it. Make sure stay isolated a bit. Here I do the same. Good evening, Bishop. No sound? Good evening, the chips. What, there is no sound? Should be the sound. On my OBS it show me that the sound is working. Maybe I was too quiet. Because I'm thinking here how to make a jumper in order to power this guy. No. Fall down on the floor. Right. So that's the best shot that I can get. This one is very huge camera. I cannot put it higher than what it is now. I needed to bring a second table because it was not fitting on my desk. And it is what it is. That die is not pinching the cable. Right. Because I just need only a jumper over there, because here is passing through a thermocouple, and to don't put in the module, the amplifier modules, I need just to jump those ones, like that I can have power coming in, and I go in here, and go in there. So now we should be good to turn on and measure there the voltage. So let me power on, like that we can measure there some voltages to show you what's wrong with this guy. So we're going now to turn it on. You can see we have fan spin. Fan spin. So we have power, right? And now let's measure two voltages to see what's wrong with this guy. So our ground is this bar over here. And we have positive. So I can see here where we have almost 61 volts in the positive. And in the negative, only 54. Which is bad. It should be equal. And if I go to measure the AC voltage, so let me put on AC. AC is balanced. Have a look here. So we have 42 and 42. So it's a problem after the transformer. So transformer is okay, putting the balance voltage. Good evening, Pitco. So I say, I can blame a capacitor is partially shorted and drag down the voltage, or the rectifier bridge has same a diode shorted and don't balance the voltage. Then let's see the other side. So we have in the positive, oh, let me switch to DC. So I can see on the positive we have only 55, and there it was 60, it is only 55. So should be also here 60. And on the negative we have 58. So here is more on the negative than in the positive. So also here there is a problem. And if I measure the AC, so let me switch to IC. So our AC 42. So the AC is okay. So the transformers are good. Whatever is bad is bridge rectifier or capacitors. So that's why we need to take them out and change them. And now to take them out, I need to discharge this capacitor because they are dangerous. Now, if I measure, look, it switch it off, right? Let me show you how many volts we have here put the amplifier switch off. So it's off. I'm pressing the button. I unplug the cable. And look how many voltage we have here with no power. So that's negative, that's positive. 113 volts. 110 volts. So it's a danger zone. Let me go through the chat. I have my laptop in front of me over there, so that's why. Good evening, Carter. Good evening, chill and relax. And yeah, this is, I say, is a beast, man. We have 113 plus another 110 over here, which should be equal the same, because this one powering one channel, this one powering the other channel, and they should be equal in voltage and everything. So good evening, James. So yeah, let me see. Are holding the power or discharging by themselves? So let's measure again. So I have negative and positive. Still fully charged, 111 volts. What about these ones? 108. So I need to find a big resistor. Try to discharge them. So where I can find the resistor? Let me go to my cabinet over there. Get a big resistor to discharge them. I need to move few stuff around over here. Let me out. My little boy already sleeping. He was today in the nursery. He played all day. He didn't have a nap today, and he was very tired. As soon as I put him in the bed, he get knocked out. He's sleeping like an angel. He's sleeping like an angel. Right, so let's have a look if I find a high voltage resistor around here. I have something over here. This one is 100K. We can try to discharge with this one. Let's have a look. It's 100K or only 10 ohm. Let's measure, because if it's 10 ohm, it's not good. It's too low resistance. Let's measure it. Let's measure it. What? Resistance. I think it's burned it out, this one. Oh, it's 100K. Yeah. So let's try to discharge with this one. I think it's too high. I'm gonna need to hold this resistance here until tomorrow. 100K will not do nothing, I'm sure. Yeah, it's not doing nothing. Let me see if I find smaller. Let me see if I find at least 1K or something like that. This one is too low. Those one are too low. I know if I have here something good. Let me see which value is this one, because it's a danger zone, man. 100 volts there. You get knocked out. What value is this one? 469 ohms. Okay. It's not too much high wattage. We're gonna start heating up. I'm gonna heating up. Ah, already burning. Already burned my fingers. Already I burned my fingers. So let me try to do something. I'm gonna hold with this one. Gonna hold there. And I'm gonna do like that. Let's see, we're gonna smoke this resistor or no? Gonna smoke. We're gonna smoke. Let's see how much is discharged now. Let's see, we discharge something on this one. 26, half away. Let's keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Yeah, let's see now. This is a danger zone. 15 volts. Keep going. Let me see how hot it is. It's quite hot, this resistor. It's quite hot. All right. Should be no more danger zone on that one. Sorry, I need to stand because this one is huge, high. My chair is not hard enough. Use pliers, tweezer. I know. I know. I know. I know it's dangerous. Let's discharge them like that. We can take them out there to see where is the problem. 14 volts. Let's keep a little bit more. Let's keep a bit more. Let's keep them a bit more over there. Bro, teach us safety stuff. Yeah, this is safety. You don't see that I have cable. I wanted just to feel how hot it's going and in how fast. That's why I hold it with my hands. So I hold it to my hands to see the fast, like to be sure that I can use it, because maybe it was burning instant. And what was the point? 5 volts is okay. Let's see here what we have. Here we have full, man. Here we still have 100 volts, man. Let's discharge also these ones, man, before take them out from there. Let's discharge most of these ones. Chill and relax. Even it's a danger, them cap are high voltage. Fuck, are very huge capacitors, man, these ones. Very huge. Very huge. Let's see. I managed to discharge it correctly. 15 volts is not anymore a danger zone over there, but I can keep going a bit. Okay. Let's discharge also this one. How my face camera? It is okay or it's overexposed? Because I needed to move also my lights around here in order to have light on this table, because my desk is far away, so it's somewhere there. So I need to bring another table next to my desk, and I needed to move the lights in order to face on me the lights, and I don't know if it's overexposed my face. So let me know, guys, on the comments over there. As I say, I try my best to get the best shot and the best lighting, and to don't have even reflection or something, because I say that's why I started also late, not at 8 o'clock, because for 30 minutes I was setting up my things, bring my camera with my arm in this side, and make the face camera a bit more higher, in order, because otherwise I will show you only my tummy on the video, not my face. So yeah, I needed to play a bit with that. So that's why I set up to 8:30, to give me time to set up those stuff. So let me see. 8 volts, 12 volts, 11, 6 volts. So I might go a bit to the other two. Let's discharge this a bit. Camera is good, it's just small, so the details are not showing. Will be overexposed if you not cover with them cups. Yeah, I'm gonna flash in my face these cups. Let me take them out and you're gonna see how huge are, man. I think I'm fine. This one is warm, toasty. This one is warm and toasty, this resistor. Let's put this one back for now. And now we can start doing some things. So let me get my biggest soldering iron bit, and I will show you. This is the one that I usually use, and this is the one that I'm gonna use tonight. Have a big difference. Very tiny. Very tiny. One touch, it's 100 years. PCDD repair, you missed the high voltage. We had here almost 300 volts, man. So, just to show you, this is usually what I'm using, and this is what I'm using tonight. It's quite small, right? Here, nice set of soldering iron bits. All right, let's have action. Let's have action, because otherwise we'll not finish. At least the power supply, it's my goal tonight, at least to have the power supply perfect working, and then we can carry on other evenings with the other things. That's what is important for me, to have done this one. I hope that I will not be involved to drill, because I can see that this one are quite bigger in diameter than the new ones. I hope that I will not be involved drilling holes. That's the things. That's what is my most things that I'm thinking. To don't involve drilling around here, because if I need to drill, I don't know how I'm gonna start drinking at midnight. Where's my water, man? I don't know what I did with my water, you know? Alright. So I say first I need to desolder these wires over here. And then I can start undoing screws. Yeah. Right. 350 degrees can be alright. Let's get this guy over here. And let's try desoldering this one first. And I need some solder wires. A second. Solder wire. Need some solder wire to transfer better the heat. That's one AC. I need a tweezer, so let me get also tweezer. I don't want to burn my fingers around here. And die. I know that you are complaining. My other camera is complaining. Right, let's get a nice pair of tweezers over here. If someone wants a tweezer, tell me. I have for everybody. I have for everybody tweezers over here. So just you tell me which one you want and I can help you with. We're not using minuscule things today. So these are my best friends for tonight. Right. Right. Let's get that wire off from there as well. Right. Now this one it will gonna be a challenge now. Get out these ones. This one I have to heat up a lot. I think I need to ramp up also my temperature to 400. Try to see if I can get this wire out from there. Here we go. It's not that much hard. Let's put some fresh solder over there and help us with the thermal transfer. Here we go. Let's go to the other side. Fresh solder always do good. That's AC voltage. That's AC voltage too. Then let's get out the DC ones. That's one. The second one. Right. We got that one ready. Go to 300. Now we need to undo bolts here. Let me see a bit the chart, what it says. So we're gonna take that one and that one. What do you mean Carter. I'm gonna take that one and that one. Sorry if my head is in the middle, my laptop is down there and I need to look what the comments say. Is this a new tip? Yeah, it's the smallest one that I have. Right, let me get tools, man, because here I need to have tools. And Vishal was kind to provide me also tools to repair his amplifier. So he bring me all tools I need over here. See? So let's see which one I need. This one is small, so I need the bigger one. So Vishal was kind to bring me also the tools to work on his amplifier, because I don't have these ones. Yeah, it's that one. Let's get off these guys. Then we can do two measurements to see what they are doing. So let's see which one is defect, which one is good. Just don't lose the bolts because we need them. Oh, yeah. Just don't lose the bolts because we need them. All right. So I need to undo also that one. And there I need, all right, that one I can see it later. The capacitor, they can come out. Yeah, let's undo also these ones. Capacitors, they can come after. They can come off also without those ones. That one can stay there. Let's get off first the capacitors from there. So the capacitors, there. No. Is this the same size down there? Oh no. Don't tell me that's different size. It looks it's the same size, but no space to put this one down. Oh no, don't tell me I need to turn it over. Yeah, let me undo all the screws and down in the top over here. And then, actually, wait, because the capacitor looks like there I have space. I don't have space here. Yeah, looks like I have space, yeah. Let's see if the bracket I can leave it there and match the new capacitor in the same brackets. So that one can come off. Who wants a can of beer or whatever you think is this one? That's one. I'm gonna see if I can use the same brackets for the new capacitors. Like that, we're gonna make my life much easier. If we can use the same brackets for the new capacitors. Okay. Let's bring them here to see if I can match the new capacitor. Let's see. Let's see. Infinity are thinner, man. Definitely are thinner. Thinner. Definitely are thinner. Ha! Ha! Even half are not from the stud size, man. Let's see. Let's see. I can use one hole there. And it will gonna involve to drill only one hole. Because definitely those are, look, bigger diameter. So I can use these brackets. I have just a hole over there. I can use that hole and make another hole only from the other side. Because that one has three mounting holes. I can mount that and I can just drill one hole over there. And we can do like that. What do you think, guys? Huh? You tell me. You tell me, what do you think? Okay, let's take off first also that one. Un ciuc, încă una și mă duc. If Warren was here, he would say glue it. What glue it, man? Here you need to do a proper job, man. This amplifier is worth almost 4,000 pounds, man. Second hand one, huh? It's not a cheap one, this one. This one second hand is almost 4,000 pounds. So Vishal, if you are still here, I hope you have a air compressor to blow it a bit. I tried to clean with my brush how much I could. You know that I don't have garage, I don't have air compressors. Yeah, you need to clean a bit the dust. So I think you have an air compressor to blow it, right? Are you still here in chat, Vishal? Because that, I don't have a garage. I just barely have enough money to pay the rent for a one-bedroom flat only. Imagine if I need to rent a house with garage and this one. Well, I'm sure Vishal, maybe he has more hardware than I have. And he can give a nice clean inside with the air compressor. Take all the dust out from it. And do a good job on cleaning. He's actually doing some electronics too, but he's a good boy. But when it's come to audiophile grade amplifiers, he's bringing to me. Because he knows that I am a great on these things. Oh my God, I need to see how I'm gonna reach one screw in this side, man. He's doing also electronics too. The guy who bring me this amplifier. But he always is telling me that I am the best, that he knows that I fix amplifiers. This one looks like, you can see here there is some things. Maybe this one lose the liquid. Sorry for reflection. I say I try to adjust as much I could the lights. This one looks like, I think he had a leakage or something. Let me try to adjust something. Tell me which one you find on better. Maybe like that. Not too much reflections, better contrast. So yeah, this one I think had a leakage over there. It's not showing too much because of the reflection of the light. See there? I think had the leakage, this capacitor. Definitely. All right. What I was afraid of, I can't escape. I was afraid of that, to involve drilling. I need to go under the table to get my drilling machine. And the one that was with the batteries doesn't work, the battery anymore. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I think we are alright. Only if this resistor will allow me. Doesn't allow me this resistor, bastard. Doesn't allow me the resistor, you know. Because looks like if I put from the two of them over there, the holes that I have already drilled, capacitor might fit. The capacitor might fit. I use the two holes, but see, here doesn't let me that guy. And if I put this one with this one, then it will not match the holes that I need to connect this bar on the capacitors. So I think I will not have any other option than to drill a hole. 1, 2, 3, 4 holes. Massa. And now I need to find where are my drill bits, where are everything. Oh shit. Hello, symbol. Hey, Squish Room. Glue it. No, man. Here we need to do a great job. This is worth 4,000 pounds, this amplifier. How you make with gluing? We cannot go with gluing over here, wish. This one is worth kind of money. Yeah, I need to get the drill and drill 2 holes. So I need also to take out these rings. There's some rings that was holding the old capacitor. Yeah, lots of work. Okay, first of all, if I'm here, we're gonna get to drilling. Actually, better drilling now than later when we make too much noise that maybe neighbor they're gonna knock my door. So maybe we can do now. Right. All right. Let me don't lose. So I already get hot, man. I already get hot. Right. Let's get to that step. Otherwise, it's getting late. And I don't want to drill when it's late. Okay, so I need to try to lift it. Oh, man. Shit. We have here 50 kg, man. Maybe 60. All right. Alright, let me get out those. Let me get out those. So which bit I need here? So where are the screws for this? So I need the hex. Hex. I need the hex. Oh, my bits. My bits, they get messed around. My bits, they get messed around, man. Let me find the right bit for that one to take it off. So there is no other option. We need to drill. So we will gonna drill. Let me see. Find the right one over here. I need smaller than this. Is this one smaller? Yeah, I find it the right one. Okay. So which one is this? This one here. Down there is this one. Down there is that one. Here is this one. And the ring is out. Let's get the second one out from there. You know, need to use the one which is my drilling machine if it's 220, because the one that I had the battery probably died, doesn't hold anymore any charge. And I need to use the one that is at 220. That's a pain. Need to stay with the cables in the middle. Where are you? Man, I cannot see the screw. I need to come here. I can't find it. It's there. Nah. I lost it, man. I think I have it. I have it. Oh, where is the other one? Is there. In there. No, I lost it. Why? Second ring is free. Oh, two more. I think here I don't need the pliers. I can hold it in my hands. Squish, you lost the bit part when I was measuring the capacitors. We had here 100 plus volts on these capacitors that I take them out. No. Die, man. Catch there. Why you sleep? Why you sleep over? No, man. Where are you? There. No. What? Oh shit, no. I have a problem with one screw. I have a problem with one screw. Oh, really? Really, I have a problem with one screw. The bit is spinning inside the screw. No, that one is not needed to be tonight. I go in and catch that one. I have a problem with one screw. Gonna see how I'm gonna be able to undo that one. Gonna leave it for the last. Where I lost also the nut. Yeah, I'm gonna reach to that one at the last. Let me finish with those ones. I'm gonna figure out what I can do to you. No, the second one. Man. The second one that's spinning for nothing. Really? Oh, doy. It's quite big. That's big. Let me see what I can use there. Let's see what I can use there. Right. I need to get other tools outside. Oh no. Oh no. Did he have those ones? On his tools? No, he don't have them. He don't have them, so let me try to get one of my screw sets. Let me see if I can do something with my screw sets. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look what I have here. Good for this job. That's big. That's big. That's small. Oh man. Should not have these problems tonight, man. Should not have them tonight. Such a problem. Say spinning. 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 This one I cannot put power on. Still spinning. No. Why? Right. I need to get them done. Let me see the other screws. I still have another two. And then we're gonna think about those two. How we get them out from there. Where are you? Where are you? Hi, man. Look. Can't catch the screw there. My players. Cannot catch that. Let's see another one. And then I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do to those two. I have two that are bad. Oh, they're about to fall over. And the last one down there. Alright, man. This is this one. Yeah. I need the players. I need the players. No. Me again. And I need a mechanic. Who is the mechanic? Drive over here. Because this is not electronic job. This is mechanic job, man. What the heck? Again! Ugh. Again. No, also this one. I'm gonna take off those screws because it's spinning the bit inside the screw, man. How gonna get off those 3 screws? Yes. It's really what I was not needed tonight. Yes. I really not needed this one. It's spinning the screw bit inside the screws, man. I can't get off those ones, man. Even the bit doesn't go there. So this is the bit, the size. You can see this is the size. But there is no space that you can put it in. It can be helpful if I put this one in. But how are we gonna hold in the other side the screws? Because they are spinning. This bit is spinning inside. No, man. It's something that I don't needed to face it tonight. Ugh. Yeah. God, no. Really? How to open those 3 screws, man? How do I open them? How do I open them? See, spinning. Spinning. How do I take them out? No way, man. All right, one we managed. I'm gonna put aside this screw because this one is no good. Look, it's not coming even off from here. It's not coming even off the, yeah, cast. What the heck? I'm gonna put aside, I will not never use this screw. I'm gonna use the other one, we have extras. Let me see the chat. Picotronics, good evening. MG Bremen, good evening. Who is new in chat? Say hi, like that I can see, because I don't have time to scroll to the chat. Here is really a nightmare. Have a nightmare with these screws, man. Who else is there? Put the elastic band in the screw head to get the grip. Yeah, we're all gonna find the elastic one. I think I have these things, you know, and my electronic stuff. I sweat, man. Right, one is done. Let's see if I can get the chance to put this one in. And I'm gonna mix force with this one, and with this one I'm gonna try only to keep it in place. So this one needs to come in this side. You don't need to spin in the other side. And we managed to get off another one. Hot glue. Hot glue again. No, man, here we cannot work with glues, man. Here we need to drill holes and put them back. Let's see if I get the chance to get also with this tool inside of that one. And to make force with this one, try to keep it in a side, just stop it. I think I managed. Right. And we got off all of them. These screws are gonna not use them because the head is bad. Because we have plenty extra now, because this one was holding in 3. The new capacitor are holding only in 2. All right, let me now to get off with this one now. But this one, man, heavy like a tank. Man, it's heavy like a tank, man. See if I can give a little clean there. See, should have a blower. I'm gonna try to put my hoover to hoover this stuff over here. But it's good to have an air compressor and blow it outside. I think Vishal has a garage or has a shed over there. And maybe have an air compressor that it can blow all this dust from here. I clean as much as I could. I say I don't have that tools, so don't get upset on that. Let me see if my mini one has power. My mini one have a power. Doesn't have a power, this one. It doesn't have a power. Maybe I can have a power. Yeah, there you go. Go back from where you can. Right, next. Next, I need to get off those ones. Then I need to get off those ones. These bridge rectifiers over here. And there's this. This is which size? Is this size? I need to get off these ones. And same as here. What's the time? 10 o'clock. I think I will not have time to finish, man, tonight. So I need still to drill. I need to be ready 10 o'clock. This one off. If I can just mount them in place, and then maybe tomorrow evening I'm gonna carry on with another live stream to solder and testing. Because I say, I was thinking that I'm gonna no need to do a holes, but looks like I can't avoid that. Whatever I try, I can't avoid that one. So here was the negative, so I need the negative in this side. Negative in that side. Here I need the positive in that side. No, the positive outside here. Something like that. I need to bring this bar on the capacitors. Wait. They are charging this capacitor. How is possible? They never was plugged, these ones. How is possible to have power in that? Thank you, they have. No, they are not charged. That's positive and negative over there. I need to bring this bar down, but why this wire make me struggle? Stay there. Alright. To make sure that those ones, they can match over there. And still match the holes over there. Yeah, we can go for. Yeah. Only that I say, I need to mount them there. I need to put this one like that, they stay in place. I need to mark where the hole's coming. And then undo it out, everything. Drill the holes, and then again remount it. Double job. You're probably right. Right, it was 10 picofarads. Look at the bar that joined them, Lord. Yeah, this is This is the ground. This is the ground. These bars are the ground. Here are lots of current, man. Look the transformers, man. This 1 and 2 transformers. Look at my palm and look at them and look how high they are. Or something like that. Huge, man. So yeah, double job I need to do. I need to mount them, mount the bar here to make sure that I'm fitting to the right holes over there. Mark the holes, take out everything, drill the holes, and then mount them again. That's everything what I need to do. What the no. Alright. Let me make sure that this one, they don't have voltage inside. They are new. I don't think so. They sell the capacitor with voltage in. I'm pretty sure. Because I want to see if my multimeter can measure the capacitance on them. So let's check first here. So we have negative and positive. 300 millivolts. Positive, negative. Oh man, these are 3 volts in, man. What the fuck? Positive, negative. I have 3 volts on, man. How they sell the capacitor with voltage in? This one had 3 volts on, man. How is possible? How is possible they are selling capacitor with voltage in? That's the new one, yeah. These are the new one. The one that they come off are these ones. This one they come off, and this one are the new one. This one I just bought it. I just received them last week. Are brand new. This one they come off, and this one are the brand new. And they're selling with the voltage in. That's why when I was trying to match the bar, I saw that I touched and I saw a small spark, and I say, what, they are brand new and they have full voltage on. Yeah, look at the size of the old cap, but the value, the capacity is less. So this one is 40,000 microfarad. This one is 47 microfarads. This one is just 75 volts. This one is 80 volts. This one made in USA. This one are made in Italy because Nichicon factory of capacitor are in Italy. Right, so let's don't lose time because looks like it's soon I need to close. It's already 10 o'clock. I should close then. Before 11 o'clock I need to close. Yeah, so double job. I don't have other option. Because I need to make sure that this one, it will gonna be exactly the same distance from the capacitors. I need to make sure that fit that hole, and then just to mark only 2 holes here. Same doing here. Mounting in place. Mark the hole. Take everything out and drill. Yeah, there's no other option. No other option. Okay. So let's start putting them in. No other option. Alright. Alright. Oh, I need the drill. I need the bit. Where is the bit? Is this the bit I use? This the bit? Yeah. Okay. Let's do, because I don't have other option, man. That's the unique option that I can have. So let's get this one again. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Lots of keyges here. Oh yeah. Sorry, you cannot have a good view because I can't bring more up the camera. That's the maximum that I can bring the camera. It's just Here. My arm is short. I need to find a bigger arms that I can bring the camera more up, but I say it is what it is. Okay, let me get screws here. Okay, so in this side, I need the positive in the other side. So this is the positive. That's the positive. My screw there. Well, let me start from the bottom better. Better start from the bottom. Better start from the bottom. Right, please. It's not easy, man. How are we gonna do this job, man? I need another hand, man. I need another hand. Yeah. I need another hand. Someone can come to help me. Most of this thing is huge transformers and huge caps. And also huge amplifier is not here. They are not here, are under the table. What the heck, man? Really should be also that wire there in the middle too. This bar also is in the middle. Right. Needs to go that one there. Let's have a look. One more try. One more try to hold this, press it down there. And I don't have space for my finger because the transformer is there, man. See? I have space for my finger to hold the nut down there because the transformer is in the way. Let me see if I can manage. Please catch it. Catch. Yay! We have one that is catch it. Right. Leave it there. We're going to tighten it later. Slogan is holding in place. Is that what I need? That's what I need. Slogan is holding in place. Let's try to see the second. If I can manage in the same way I did the other one. Yeah, well, now I need to leave the bar to go on the bottom there, and this bar to stay somewhere there. Please don't come in the middle bar. Stay there, please. This bar, man. I can hold it in somewhere there. Please stay there. Stay there, please. Let's have a look how we do this one. No, really? Ah, no, man. Is everything tight here? And even put your finger to hold the finger on the nut. You see, the transformer doesn't let me to have my finger around there. Let's see. Let's see if I can do it like that. Screw, where are you? Screw, where are you? Why not stay there, please? Please not stay there. Catch. Catch. You catch it? Good. Stay there. I'm gonna tie you later. Next. In that side, what we have? Let me see. That side we have the negative. Now I move this one again. Again, we're gonna try to fall down from there. So let's have a look. This one, how I can hold it, because here is more tight. I have also this board, and I have the transformer that I can't hold my hand around. Maybe. Where is the screw? Where's the screw? Where is the screw? Where's the screw? Okay. Stay there. I'm gonna tie you later. Let's put the last one. Last one. Where's the last one? Here. Because I need to mark to make the holes on the right place. Now you bar can fall over down. Let me space over here. Right. That's good. Then I say I'm gonna tighten later, because first I need to match also the bar with the screws on the top of the capacitors, and then I can tie them a bit. Yeah, man, this dumb is heavy, man. So we have Dr. Sebastian, good evening. Daddy's broken amplifier. Chris F, good evening. Who is new around there? All right. Now the next step, what I need to do is to make sure that this the matching. I should cut a bit of those ones. Let me cut a bit of those, because now it's too tight over there, so I can get rid of two of these zip ties, and I can add them later. I can add them definitely later, and that I can bend a bit the wires, because if I like that, it's hard to bend them, see? Ah, sorry, you cannot see. My hand is there. Maybe I can do it. Okay, let me try to get those screws. So we have the longer one. It is the same one. Yeah. The same thread from the old ones. Looks like, yeah. I say, here we need to do double job. I need to make sure everything fit. Mark the hole. Drill the hole then. But when you drill the hole, you need to take out everything there. I need to make sure everything is matching perfectly before I'm drilling, because we don't want to drill twice. Oh, this, this, not from here. Yeah, this one, it was holding the rectifier, so it's not these screws that I need, are here one. It's too long. And I needed these ones. Right. And I'm gonna tie them later. Let me fit also this one. Let me fit also this one. Right. Sorry guys, I'm a bit quiet, focusing on making this one's good here. That one can be there. One can be there. Can be there. And I just need to tie those one on the bottom. And I think I have space with this one. Let me see if I have an extension on this one. Looks like I don't have extension, because maybe I can tighten from here, like that. Yeah, but I still need to hold him with the screwdriver in the other side. And make sure that this one stays straight over there. And I can give a little tight here. A little tight there. Make this one staying straight. Tie this one. Tie that one. Now again, I need to take it on my arms. Right. Now try to tie this one. Sorry, I'm not on the shot, because this one is heavy like crazy. Right. We can give a little tight. That's tight. Let's try to fit this one down there. That's tight. Next one, let me try to fit down there. Die. Yeah, it's there. It's tight. And the last one down on the bottom. That wire will allow me. I have a wire on the middle there. That was not an easy job, right? It was not an easy job, man. Vishal, are you still here in chat? If are you still in chat and you hear me, Vishal, tell me, shall I leave the holes with you? Was easy from where I am sitting. You are on front today. Good evening, Hot Cow. Vishal, if you are there in the chat, tell me, shall I drill myself or you are drilling those holes? I need to go underneath to find my drill bits. I need to find them. Right, let's mark them first because I need to mark them. Let me see if I find the marker around over there. Let's try to mark them if I can. It's there. There. It's there. And there. Now I need to undo, drill, and then do it again. It's a nightmare. It is a nightmare. It is what it is. As I saw, maybe Vishal went to sleep. He's not answering. If shall I leave the holes with him? And I can carry on putting the bridge rectifier, try to solder the wires. If I don't manage tonight, sorry guys, I'm gonna come back tomorrow to finish it. Because I want to get out this amplifier from here before Christmas because it's taking so much space in my house. So I want this amplifier to go out from my house before Christmas. And I can't hold it too long over here. That's the way that you need to do this one. You do, mark, you undo. Let me see if I really need to try to. How can I do it without screw? I need to put the screwdriver. Will not come off without. And again, more muscles are we gonna have when I finish this job. More muscles I'm gonna have. Oh yeah. Ta-da! Ta-da! Okay, catch my finger. Ow. Catch my finger underneath. Ouch! Pain, man. Right. Let's get them off from here. And maybe try to make these holes. At least mount them on place. Make sure that they're stable. Fix in place. And I say if I don't have time to solder tonight, back the wires and give a test. So I'm gonna wait you guys to come tomorrow to see if we do sparks, if we take the power all the area here in Slough, or we're gonna have a success. Because yeah, it's already 10 and 20 and I say I need to finish this one before clear the area before my wife she's coming home. Let's do those 4 holes. Let's do those 4 holes. Where is gone that nut? It's going nuts over here. Nuts! It's all nuts over here, man. Right, this is the last one. That's the way my handrail, the battery completely dead, so it's not working. So I need to use the 220 big drilling machine. Right. So we need to put them down. We need to put them down. All right. 1 second, guys, because I need to get some big boys out over here. I need to get some big boys out over there. So I'm not showing which box of tools is. The big boys I need. I need to take both of the big boys out. Right. So is in this one. Is in this one. The big boys. Is in this one. Let's mark them better. Sorry for the noise, guys, but this is noisy. Right. I do have some drill bits here, so I don't need to find the bigger one. I have, let me which size I need to use. Is this one? Yeah, it's this one. Let me get the drilling machine. What? Right. So we got the guy. Yes. Guys there. Let me get the bits over here. Need to use my old school Black & Decker because the one that is cordless, the battery died properly, doesn't charge anymore. And it's not the charger, it's not anything else, it's the battery. The battery cost expensive. I might go to this shop, cash generator or cash converter, and get one from there. I sell one at 15 pounds. Yeah, but also that one, I don't know how hold the battery, because you know I'm not new those ones, second hand. Alright guys, that need to drink some water, man. Where's my water? Alright guys, I went to have a look a bit on my little boy and to find a piece of wood. So I don't want to drill my table, definitely. I'm gonna try to slide it underneath. Somewhere there. Alright. Make sure this one is only in drill. Yes. Let's try to drill these holes, man. One. Two. We move the wood in the other side. Yeah. There. That's done. One left and that's it. Okay. The 4 holes are done. Weight 58 kg. The crown, that's it. That is. No, this is the Krell. Krell KSA-100. S. No. Yeah, 100. No, 100 without S. It's the big boy. S is smaller. Krell KSA is the bigger one. KSA-100. Then 100S is a smaller brother. And then there is Krell 50. Is again more smaller brother. And this is the biggest one from the family. This is the biggest one from the family. Okay. Let me get this one. This is the biggest one from the family. Now I need to again lift it. So muscles. Yeah. I need a bit to countersunk over there. The holes. Because are a bit sharp. Yeah. Let me hover down there. Okay, let me countersunk a bit down one. can use manually because it's aluminum, this one. And I can countersunk for this one a bit. Alright, so now I think we can finally mount them in permanently. Yeah, it's time to put them in permanently. And then let me get the big boys aside from here, because I don't need them anymore. I don't need the big boys anymore. All right. It die. It's not closing anymore. This. One second, guys, to get rid of the drilling machine, because I don't need it anymore. Just needed to bore those holes and that's it. Right. So we are going to mount them, and as I say, if I don't have time to solder them, we're going to come back tomorrow with the test. At least let me be sure are in place there. Okay, let's start. Gather here screws. So I need two. That's one. That's the second capacitor. Okay, the third capacitor. And the fourth one. Right. So how this wires? So the blue I say is negative. So negative from the capacitor should be on the blue over there. So we have the negative over there. So it should be like that. And now again I need to try to keep this bar hold it up there, and that I can start from the bottom to top. And again, struggling with the finger holding there. I'm trying to catch the screw. It's not easy. Not easy. It's really not easy. So the hand like that I can do nothing. The hand like that, quite tight. I'm gonna see if I can manage to catch it. No need to be tight, just catch it. Right, let's catch it. Let's catch all of them and then it's easy to fix them the other screw. So let's hang them there. So the next capacitor, I'd like to measure the capacity if I could. Try to match them, but they still have this voltage on. It's only 3 volts is okay. You want to see some sparks? Only 3 volts. This one doesn't go. This one doesn't do. This one doesn't do. This one doesn't do. Let's measure a bit capacitance. I'm not sure if I will be able to measure this big capacitance, but let's try. Let's try. So watch the white multimeter. Not the black one, the white one, because the black one is very far. I don't have enough leads. And this one is good that I can display and I can move it where I want. See? So watch the white multimeter over here. This one is this one. No cable. It's via wireless transmitting to OBS. So pay attention to this one. So let's measure a bit the capacitance because I want to pair them. It's good to be paired with the tolerance. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to measure this big capacitance, but let's try. Let's try. Out of range, so yeah. It's too big capacitance to measure. 50,000 microfarads. Doesn't do. So it is what it is. I can't measure them. Both. Let me see the chart, what says there. It was like big box square to test that we used my kitchen stove. Plug in the lights and house blink like disco club. Nearly went through his table. One of the coils needs a respray. This is gonna be the respray. I'm pretty sure Vishal he will gonna do all this job because he's good. He also build nice speakers, so he has a place where to do all this face retouching, polishing, make a nice shiny. He's doing also electronics. This guy that he bring it to me, but when it's come to audiophile and high class amplifiers, he's trusting my hands better than his hands, so that's why he's here to me. Trusting also my knowledge more than his knowledge, so he's doing. He has a nice lab as well. Has also oscilloscope. Has also this equipment to measure the quality of the audio amplifier, like spectrum analyzer, measuring distortions to make sure the amplifier doesn't have too many distortion. But when it comes to repair and fixing, so this one needs to come with the positive outside because the negative going series with the positive over there through that big bar that before someone commented, have a look on that big bars over there. So that bar is to put in series these capacitors. So it needs to be in series positive and negative. So that's why the pair of that capacitor needs to be with positive outside. So I can see it's positive, the negative is in this side. Next one, if the bar sit like that, you can see this blue is quite not too much. This blue, so this blue goes to negative, then positive goes to negative, and then here is coming the positive. So this means I need to keep the negative outside from that direction. So next one it will gonna be, see the negative over here, this line, so it needs to be in this side, negative outside. Okay, let's see how I'm gonna do this bit. Let's make this bar to stay there, is keep falling down. Let me try to hold with my hand the capacitor and my finger on the nut just to hang it over there. Oh no, I have some aluminium bits left over here around. Let me take it with the tweezer out from there. That's not good. I can make short then when I'm powering on. Let me take out that piece of aluminum there, man. Have a look. When I drill, a piece of aluminum was there. Good that I saw it. That one can make a big short around there. Now, please catch it. And the last one is to be the positive in this side, so negative inside. Let's put the last one. Slipped from his place. I go in the hole. Go to the glory hole, man. Glory hole is there. Do you know the glory hole, guys? I have the glory hole over here. Right. I say the next one they're gonna be much easier to catch them because I can use this guy. I can go much easy through the hole. Go the capacitor, push the screw all the way in. Oh no. Right. There's no space to put this one because I have a board over there. PCB board is there. I need the players. Where do I put the players? Players, where are you? I lost my players, guys. I lost my players. Where do I put them? Lose the players because there is a PCB board that I can't fit this one in. Let me try to see if I can put it on the short. Again, heavy. Lift up. Yeah, it's a bit more in the short. So I have here a PCB board, and there is no space for that one. And I don't know where I put my players. I have them here around. And all my tools spread it around. I don't know where I put it. See if I can stick my fingers in there. Not be chance. Maybe hold it a bit only with the tweezer until I catch it, and then when I need to tight, I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna do it. Yeah, it's catched. That's good. And when I need to tight, I'm gonna think about it. Here I have enough space to use this guy. I'm gonna use that guy. Just make sure I'm gonna put this one in. There I go. Yeah. Yeah, good. Good. Then I'm gonna tie them later, all of them. One just to make sure that I drill perfect the holes. Yeah, they are perfect. So far so good. So far so good with the holes. So yeah, if I not needed to do these drills, it was already soldered, everything in place. It's almost finished. I was afraid of that one, that it was gonna happen, that I need to make holes. But at least if I say tonight I'll fix it in right place, say tomorrow I'm gonna come, and I hope you don't bother if on the background it will gonna might be my wife passing around, my little boy here around, because tomorrow is weekend and my wife, she's off sometimes in the weekend, and I'm pretty sure she's off tomorrow. See, again there I have a PCB board, I can't, and I don't know what I did with my players, which I used before. Okay, let me just hold with the tweezer just to put in place the nut. When it's come to tighten it, and find at the end the players here around. They should be not far away from this table, because look on there, found them. Okay, let me tighten those ones that are here where I cannot put that tool. Okay, that's tight. Let's tighten also this one. Okay, now I can use this one to tie the other ones. That's tight. That's tight. Tight. 3 more, guys, 3 more. Sorry if my head is coming in the middle here, but this is what I need to do until I get this one fixed, and then I can go to the next step, which is no more struggle. Only this one was a struggle to fix this guy there. Okay, it's tight. It's tight. Now again, muscles. Whoa! Wow! All right. All right. All right. Okay. All right. Let's mount the bar. Yeah. Let's mount the bar. 1, 2. Like these screws. These washers. Right. I don't know if you can see them over there. So I have the longer one that goes to the bars, and shorter one that goes to the capacitor straight away. That's short. That's short. 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 I'm missing one long. Where is one long? Did I already lost it? I just use it now, right? Just use it now. Where did he go, man? Where did he go? It's underneath? No. Oh no. I just use it, man. I just use it. Oh, wait, look, it's here. I found it. I found it. I have long washers there. Yeah, let's mount these ones. So this is our ground. The bar is the ground. And then we have positive and negative. So power supply with 3 wires. This one is our ground. Right. Hold on a second, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second, because I'm gonna work again double. I need to install here also the bridge rectifiers. So used to be these ones, and we're installing big boys. We are installing big boys. This one are I think are 4 amps. I think are maximum 10 amps. This one. I can have a look this data sheet. So we're gonna look the data sheet then, and we are putting these big boys. This one are 35 amps. So can mount them like that. Let me just check something, because first time to have this type of bridge rectifier. Let me make sure that the heatsink is isolated for all the pins. Yeah, isolated. Isolated, so I don't need to put any isolating between them. So what's much easy? Do it like that. To put it through the hole. Okay, here I had those one. I think now those one are too long, because this one was passing through all this spacer, but here I don't have any more that spacer, and even that they don't work there. I need to find different screws. Need to find different screws. It's not any problem. I can install also later. I can install also later. I can stick there tweezers, hold the nut, and come with the screw from the top. Yeah, I can do it later, no problem. Let's get this one sorted. Let's get this one sorted. Hey, cable, come out from there. Okay. Have the positive that they were going to be here, and negative there. That's good tight, yeah. Then we have short here. Then I'm gonna cut off a bit this. Okay, so I need to come with these two. One there and one there. And I'll do my positives. Positive and positive over there. It'll be like that. Alright. Nah, it should be there. One on the top of each other, yeah. Like that. Then this one goes the same one on the top of each other. This is our negative. It's not the ground, it's negative, okay? Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna put this screws here. And I'm gonna go a bit on the chart to see if there is anything addressed to me to read and to answer. 1 second, okay? So guys, here, just to let you understand, so we have the bar which is ground, then we have positive and negative. So there is 3 wires. You can see down here. See, we have 3 wires that comes to power the amplifier, because it will gonna be here the amplifier get connected with the power on that 3 screws. So I have ground, positive and negative. Yeah, let's put this one, the long ones. Right, let's connect these ones to the negative. Let's connect this one to the positive. So, connect this one on the top. Right. This one, if I can bend it in, can help me better. Yeah. Just 1 sec, guys, then we can have chat. Because I think I'm gonna stop here tonight. I have everything in place. I can go through all my screws, because I say I cannot use these screws. Are thick, they are not passing through the whole of this one, so I need to go through all my screws box to find 2 screws for this one, to mount them over here like that. One over there, the other one over there, and then do all these connections. And we're gonna do it tomorrow, and we're gonna also test it tomorrow. Let's see, we're taking power off in slow, or we're gonna work perfectly. This needs to be tight, because lots of amps they're passing here. You know that when you do that solar panel inverter, that you need to make sure that all the screws are tighted good, because lots of amp passing through those batteries. So same also here, lots of amps they go in this capacitor, so they need to be tighted good there. And I think for tonight we're gonna end up here. Yeah, it's 11 o'clock already. My wife is coming home in a second. So let me change a bit the, yeah. Let me have a quick look. How to test that you need a big load like those. How I test? I'm gonna test to make sure that the voltage is balanced. And then we're gonna come inside with the amplifiers that they're sitting in here. Let me show you. So I have two these ones. This one is a big load. Only just sitting and no playing music. They drawing 4 amps each, and there is 2 of this one, so it continuously it's gonna be 8 amps of drawing continuously. I have 2 of this one that they sit over here, look like that. They need to sit there like that. One is sitting here and the second one here. And this one without playing music, as I say, one is drawing 4 amps and the second one is drawing 4 amps. And when it's playing music, maybe drawing double. Ah, okay. Have a good night, Vishal. You didn't answer me about that one. I was thinking to leave with you the holes, but I drill it and I fix it in. It's okay. Have a good night, Vishal. I will not have time tonight to test it. I'm going to test it tomorrow because I say I need to start cleaning up. My wife is coming and in 10 minutes she'll be home because she's getting free taxi from the hotel. She's working as a receptionist in a hotel. She's getting a free taxi to come home. So yeah, if you enjoy this series of these big amplifiers, I'm gonna wait for you also tomorrow to join me. I'm gonna try to speak with my wife if she's off. Even I say if she's my passing behind me there at the back, it's alright. After dinner, after having dinner together, just to solder these wires, power, and to make sure it's doing whatever it should do. Because I say, if you watch from the beginning, who join me later, you're gonna see that the old power supply, the capacitors, and the bridge rectifiers, we're gonna measure tomorrow to see what is the problem, because the voltage was really unbalanced. Here you need to have equal against the ground, the minus and the positive. So this one should be like ground positive 60 volts, ground minus 60 volts. And on the beginning, when I started the stream, I measured, and we had like ground positive 60 volts, ground negative 55. So was missing 5 volts. And for amplifier is a big balance that is giving you a big DC offset on the speakers, which is not good. And the other power supply was measuring only positive 55 against the ground and negative minus 58. So also there was a problem. So that's why we needed to change the capacitor, because I'm pretty sure, because they work in pairs, no? So they work in pairs. And if one goes more higher in ESR than the other one, doesn't keep any more balance the voltages between ground and positive and negative. So depending, this capacitor, remember, this amplifier was built in 80s, so are older than me, this capacitor. So pretty sure they dry and they go higher in ESR. And or here on this, because these bridge rectifiers are really under a lot of load. Also might hit the junction of the diodes, because you have 4 diodes inside here. Maybe the diodes, the junctions, they start to don't conduct how should conduct all of 4 in the same way. Maybe one of them, the one that needs to deliver the positive side, has now higher resistance and deliver less voltage. So that's why we buy also the new and more higher amps to withstand of the load of this amplifier. So yeah, but we're gonna do this one tomorrow. I don't have any more time tonight. I say if I don't needed to drill this hole and to mount everything there, was already finished. but looks like hold me back these holes, and yeah, but at least we done it, and we don't need to do also that one anymore. Everything is there sorted. Everything what we need now: soldering, powering, and testing. Very relaxing watching you work on the beast. Good evening, Joe. Oh well, oh, like it's a bit danger to pronounce that name, Joe Blow. All right, good evening. Yeah, it's a Class A, truly Class A and high power amplifier. You can have a look about this. There is a lots of websites writing about this amplifier, the Krell KSA-100. So you are in Canada, okay? Here is 11 o'clock in the night. And I say, if my wife, she's not coming home and she needs to have a bit of eat, and so I need to set up this, because this is actually our dining table, so I need to set up back there in the corner where we have the dining table before she's coming home, like that she can have some meal before we go sleep. Your arm look bigger. Normal will look bigger. I keep lifting 60 kg up and down. Normal, you build muscle over here. For sure you build muscle over there. Okay, what else? It was any other message that I missed, so I need to scroll. So which one to scroll? Because I have laptop there and computer over here. But I can scroll on this one. Have a look there. It was like Big Book Square. That one I already checked about Disco Club. So anything else was addressed to me that I missed, and I might get a chance to answer it. Obviously has the capacity for it. Well, anyway, if I already set up to show me to repeat my chat, and I can review myself my video, and if I see any message that was addressed to me, I'm gonna might reply on the next live streams. So I wish you a good night to all of you guys. I really need to close to clean up here and to set up my table there. And as I say, I'm gonna have a word with my wife tomorrow after dinner if she will gonna be okay to let me stream to finish this one, because I say I want to get it out from the house before Christmas. I don't want to keep it here longer. It's taking lots of place in my house. Okay, good night guys, and thank you so much you joined me. I hope that it was not too much to learn in this video today. Only most mechanic job I did to screw and to drill, but tomorrow we're gonna do more electronic jobs. See, you can see my camera is here. I needed to bring it. I can't put it more high, so see it's coming on the video. Right, have a good night guys. I'm going. Bye bye. 3, 2, 1, I'm closing.